I'm not sure.
Okay.
This is a new one, a new product.
Okay. I was under the assumption that it was just draped, but it's
Right.
quite different in the
Can you
color
switch
box.
back?
Yeah.
Oh, uh-huh.
So that one isn't draped, that's just a classification.
That one is, yeah, just the classification, right? But then the draped, that's more of a color change than I would expect just from draping.
Draped with slope, I believe, right, Guy?
Probably, yeah.
So you think that's showing slope as opposed to substrate?
Zoom in there, video.
I think it's showing both. So you're... Yeah.
Where the red is darker, that's the combination of the slope and the C4 character being red.
Okay. Okay, so if, I guess this one's kind of more true as far as what to expect.
Right.
Okay, full wide.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so the tether's better?
Uh,
Are you still working
it's
on it?
okay. No, we're
Okay.
done working with it, but we'll live with it for now. It's an issue we'll keep an eye on.
Is that a result of a long toe, midwater toe?
I'm not sure.
It happens sometimes. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to point a finger at it.
I love all these big sponges.
Cool.
Yes. Can we zoom in on that white sponge?
Yep.
Thank you.
Go ahead, video.
What did you call this? A point sponge?
Oh, I said white.
A
Maybe
white
I'm
sponge,
I'm
oh.
trying to speak softly. Maybe I'm too quiet.
Is there with these sponges? Is there a way to age these? Does size mean older?
Most likely, I just don't know how to age a sponge.
What's
Sponges are considered slow growing and long lived.
On the mushroom coral down there?
Is that with the pink?
Yeah.
Yes, with its
Oh.
polyps pulled in.
It's
Yeah.
quite cute.
Now it looks like a golf ball
Oh.
or a wiffle ball.
So there's two sponges over here, right?
Correct, yes. So there's the barrel sponge, and I would call this white sponge a vase sponge because it's a little more tapered at the base.
Okay.
And
Okay with this one?
yes, thank you.
All right, full wide.
Oh, and so see that red stick that just is at the
At the
Yeah.
on the floor.
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
take a zoom on that, please.
Roger. Okay, video.
So this is a type of coral, and it's a gorgonian, and these are in the genus Swiftia. There are multiple species, and it's helpful if its polyps were out, since often the polyps range in colors from red to brown to white. It looks like this one might have red polyps. And this kind is often found in these very simple stick-like morphologies. Sometimes they can be branched. Is it possible to collect this one, please?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Full wide, please.
Oh, wait, here. This is what's getting hung up on.
What's that?
Oh, there's an octopus in that
Oh.
crag.
Oh,
look at this
that.
guy.
Yeah.
Very
Wow.
cool.
Curved down and then it's
I don't
called-
want to
Oh,
disturb it.
mushroom coral.
No, it's
Come for the
see it-
Swiftie again. An
Oh,
octopus.
the daisy chain.
Yeah. It's not caught, it's just...
Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right. We'll continue to keep an eye on it. I don't want to get Greg up for that.
So were you having second thoughts on sampling, or...?
Well, I don't want to
Oh.
disturb this octopus.
We won't disturb
We'll
it.
be quiet.
Okay.
I'll never know.
This thing is making an ungodly racket right now.
He's already been disturbed.
It seems like a different species than the purplish ones that we've been seeing earlier.
Right, this might be a giant Pacific octopus.
Oh, wow.
We'll be gone soon,
Just
buddy.
hang tight, buddy.
Yeah, just stay there. We'll leave soon.
So do we want to, where do we want to put this guy? Slurp? Do we want to take a small piece and slurp, or?
Thinking. Yeah, we could take about 3/4 of it, and
Is it rigid?
So
yes,
grab
it's
it.
rigid. I don't want to put it in a slurp. Can
No
it go in a
slurp.
box?
Sure.
Okay.
Go anywhere you want. Video you full wide there. Thanks.
That could probably go in a larger. Can it go in a smaller bio box?
It could, yeah.
It could.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, video, you want to push in a little bit there? That's great there, thank you.
When we're done sampling, I'll do a DVL reset before we move.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh.
Watch your arm,
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Is that the octopus?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
just saying, please don't mess with my stuff.
he's like,
That's
that's my
mine."
neighbor.
That's mine. Okay, well, we'll get out of here soon. About here then, is that good for you guys?
Sure.
Well, actually, we'll go like this. Sorry. Thing's wigging out. Let's put him on the rock. Oh, no.
Oh.
Don't let go. Bad. Well, alright, well, we're away from the octopus now. Glad this is soft sediment.
Proven.
Try to get it a little bit more into the cutters if I can. Alright, this is gonna stay in our grip better now.
It's going in one of the small boxes on the starboard side?
Yes. Can we put it in starboard B?
B. Okay.
Yes, please.
Starboard B, roger. Sorry for the mud.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Still on our grippers, so this is nice. Alright, I'll get you a better image of it.
Here you go.
Oh, there's a good shot of it.
Yeah, it's a good hockle. Alright, video, gonna go ahead and push on in there, please. Is that good enough for you there, Science?
Yes, thank you.
Alright, go ahead and come wide, please. Thank you. Full wide is good. Thank you.
Nice, and our octo is still there.
So use your bubble cam to see how far
That's
you are.
exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
Good sample.
Yeah.
Cameras. Cameras.
Really?
All right.
So going for B.
Yep.
It's a story.
Box
And we
out.
do have a coral in starboard A. Hopefully it won't float away.
Okay.
Hello to Jason. He's been following us a lot. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Bring him up in the light bar a little bit. There we go. All right, and letting go. See if that was enough. Not seeing it, are you?
Not yet. Looks good so far. Oh no,
I
you
think
still
that's
got
just some
something.
debris.
I don't know.
I think that's just the debris from the.
Yeah, shake it off in there.
It's a worm.
There you go.
Okay. Thanks, Mike.
Cameras.
Thank you.
What was our sample number on that?
Sorry, that was 29.
Alright, 029.
Oh no.
Alright, okay to reset? Okay.
So is it possible to just, I'm curious about what this octopus is sitting on. Can we look at it without blinding him with our lasers?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, zoom in video.
Do you see what I mean? So it's got that porous texture up to the right. I'm wondering if this is a giant dead sponge that it's sitting on.
Oh,
And-
wow.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
Oh, that poor octopus is covered in parasites, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
poor
wow.
baby. What's the kind of sack-looking thing to the left of it?
Oh, yeah, that might be a tunicate. I'm not sure. What do you, oh, I don't know.
You don't think
pretty
it's
cool.
just the end of one of its arms?
It doesn't look like it.
What are those? Are those worms? The parasites?
Yeah, why are there...
Wow.
Poor thing.
Oh my gosh. Wish we could do octopus surgery and like.
Yeah.
fix that.
Yeah, it doesn't look so good.
Okay.
Interesting.
So yeah, let's check out what it's sitting on.
Yeah,
I
cool.
think it's a really large sponge that
Yeah, it looks like
is
that, doesn't
dead.
it?
Yeah.
It does now that we're so close, like zoomed in.
Mm-hmm. And I saw on the edges some white.
Did you want to zoom back out?
Yes, please.
Yeah, come out a little bit, video. It is a big sponge, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it. Is that live tissue to the left?
Yeah,
Oh.
right there, yeah.
Oh yeah. Or is that?
Is that an encrusting
Or some-
sponge?
Yeah, there's something. I'm not sure.
It's a very large
It's
sponge.
massive.
There's sponge reef in British Columbia and a bit in Alaska, and they say some of it is 8 stories high.
Wow.
Wow.
Not a single sponge, I guess, but just sponges on top of sponges. I don't know.
Interesting.
What are the little red things? There's like 2 of them.
Yeah,
I see those too.
zoom in.
Wow.
Oh.
Pretty.
It looks like
It almost looks like the white is different than the brown.
I think you're right.
Interesting.
But I don't know what that red critter is. It's scratching my head.
I'll forget in 5 minutes anyway. So you can make something up, I'll believe you.
We could name it right now.
Anything else you guys want to see here?
I think I'm happy checking this out. So let's look at the other features around this. I'm curious now if there's more dead sponge.
Yeah. Okay, come wide.
Like if some of the rocks are sponges.
Yeah.
So the Gorgonian was definitely like growing on this dead
Correct.
sponge then.
Yeah, I mean, if that's a sponge, then the one next to it
Yeah.
Might be as well.
probably is. It looks like it.
What do the other rocks around here look like?
Yeah, do you want
Are
to
they-
just pick up and fly around?
Sure.
Could that otherwise be like a very porous rock, almost volcanic looking?
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh,
Very tall barrel sponge. So
Wow.
hard to tell since everything is draped in sediment
Yeah.
if it's an actual rock or sponge.
These three here in the foreground look different than the rocks I'm seeing in the
yeah.
background.
True. They're more rounded.
Mm-hmm.
The ones in the background have sharp angles. Could we zoom in on the white? It's like a shelf sponge below the lasers.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead, video.
Okay, so that looks to be like a sponge.
Hmm.
A nice anemone below it.
Mm-hmm. Is that a brachiopod?
I don't know. Okay, thank you.
Okay, full wide.
It does look like they're brachiopods at the base of the rock, right?
Mm. Mm.
Okay, we can explore around here.
Yeah.
You see that darker red area ahead of you if you were going straight between the points? I think that's the place to explore.
Okay,
Just that red block.
I think that's what he's talking about.
So you wanna get a move on?
Yeah, we can head that way.
Okay.
All right, we're ready.
All right.
Go ahead and try pulling some more, Mike. I just want to see how this, if it's around the lead weight or not there. It's not sliding along the weight.
No, I know.
I want to see if it makes a hockle or not.
All right. Gonna take a couple steps going 131. Yeah, 131.
Okay.
Bridge nav.
Because that's where our lead's at, right?
Can we get a 20-meter step bearing 131? Thank you.
Yeah, it does look like the weight, doesn't it?
Does, yeah. It's wrapped around one side of the weight. Huh, interesting. Alright, well,
I just pulled Argus around.
yeah. It's a well-preserved little U-bend there.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get a little bit of a zoom on it real quick. Do you mind?
I don't think it matters.
I was curious to
You
see if
can
it's
go
caught
ahead,
up on the
but-
knot or if it's caught up on the weight. Because the knot's right next to it.
Caught on the weight. I think. Go ahead, but
Video, you
it
want
is
to
what
zoom
it
on
is.
Argus real quick?
What? Look away for a moment, or what are we doing?
That's good.
just trying to see the tether.
Oh no, not you guys, the ship, sorry.
Oh, has he gone the wrong way?
Yeah, yep. Not sure.
Yeah, I think it got
Got loose.
a bit loose and then got snagged over there.
Yeah. I was just seeing if it was on that knot or not. Okay, video, you can go ahead and come wide on Argus, please.
Yeah, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Roger. All right. Bearing 131 is correct.
That was called in. That's not what we're doing at this moment.
Roger.
What are we doing? Where's it going?
I just don't know.
What's the wind speed?
Wind speed is 15 knots, nothing crazy. The winds are pushing the direction we want to go. Current is pushing the direction we want to go. I'm not really sure.
131. Did you do?
I guess he's having current issues.
Roger. All right, I'm at 131.
Oh, Roger. Zoom in there a little bit.
Oh, nice. Beauty.
More.
That's pretty.
It does reminds
There you
me
go.
of some sort of some piece of art
Ooh. Yeah. Wow.
made out of wire mesh. Gone.
Wow.
Whoa, magic
Very
trick.
delicate.
That was magic.
Whoa, wait, I looked down for one moment.
Wow. Okay.
Missed the magic trick.
For
Find
what?
another one.
That was awesome.
Here's another one.
Oh, dang it.
We could have
What
zoomed
happens
on
when I
that
take
one.
numbers? No good
Oh, the
happens.
little guy.
Make 'em all pop.
Yeah. Oh,
That's too cute.
little jelly.
No, little Hershey kiss.
Wow. Too fast.
Fast.
All right. Come wide.
Can we zoom in on that?
Yep. Zoom in, yep.
There's a fish inside.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's pretty good. There's usually a shrimp in there, not a whole rockfish.
He's
Huh.
just hanging out.
This would be great stills. Can we have the lasers off for some
Yeah.
nice shots? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Cool.
What a place to hang out.
Yeah.
It's one of those big, like, there's actual chairs like that, you know?
The
What are
Papazon
they-
chairs.
That's it. Papazon
Yeah.
chairs. It's very, very retro.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
So I believe that's another Aurora
Okay, full wide.
rockfish sitting inside.
I
Oh,
can want to take the bubble.
so
Yep.
do you mind zooming back in again, Herc? There was
Yeah, where are you looking?
some white along the edge of the rock to the left of the lasers.
Yep.
That. Oh, yes, this. This is a fun thing. This is another type of soft coral called clavularia. And it has a very fuzzy appearance.
I remember seeing those last night. You pointed that out.
That's right.
It was much deeper, I think.
Yeah, they have a quite a large depth range. There we go. Can you get some shots of this, Margaret?
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
There we go.
Ah, lovely. Okay, thank you.
Got it.
Okay, we can zoom out.
Okay, full wide.
Such a cool angle, that sponge.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty shot.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
With the jelly.
Oh, jelly's back.
We've got a new mascot.
Yeah.
So if we see one of those types of sponges, smaller, without a fish in it, I would be interested in collecting a piece of it.
Okay.
But I don't want to disturb that one. But we've now seen 3 of them. Oh. There's a hake.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want me to spin around. Otherwise, I'll keep the heading for the ship move.
Oh, that's the way the ship's going.
The ship's actually on a move now, so
Okay.
okay if I keep it going.
Of course. Yes, you
'Cause
waited this long.
I don't know what will happen if we
Yes.
stop. Bridge nav.
So are these sponges? Like, look at
Another
to
step,
the
please.
left. There's the funniest shaped rocks, if they are rocks.
Like that, those are
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah.
And the ones that look like sponges seem to be fuzzier.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and more porous.
Yeah.
But I've never seen rocks with a large, like, these are the strangest rocks. I don't know. I wonder if Guy went to bed.
Nope, I think they're dead sponges, the ones with the holes.
Ah.
Huh.
Did he say that
Like,
on
what
SPL?
about this one, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that a sponge?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yes.
Could this be kind of like a spongy reef?
Zoom in video.
I wouldn't call it a reef,
No.
but
Because they're not growing, they're just dead sponges.
good. I feel validated now. Thanks, Guy.
Wow, the camera's really jumping, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Interesting.
come wide.
Hmm. That's a little guy, if that same one.
I think they have to keep moving.
Yeah.
You don't have to. I mean, we'll just, if you want to stop, don't worry. We'll get the ship moving again somehow. If we have to all get out there and row, we'll do it.
I think it's a good plan. We'll head towards that, those red pixels.
Okay. On the way. Bridge nav.
Or I'll come down, give you some scope.
Another step, please.
Can we zoom on this sponge straight ahead?
Yep. Just hold on a minute there, video. We'll get up closer to it. Well, that's pretty neat.
Neat formation, yeah.
Okay, you can go in tighter.
Had an egg case on it? Do you see up top?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, looks like some type of shark or skate.
Oh yeah, there's one draped
Yeah.
off the side too.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I think that shape is cat shark. Is that it?
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to say
Yeah,
yes.
because the skates are a little more square.
Does it look like the kind of the threading that's holding the egg case on and it looks barbed to you, or is that just my eyes?
Yeah, can you go in any tighter, video?
Oh, it's something growing off of it.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's 3 of them. There's 2
Oh yeah.
on the bottom. And
Oh
there's
yes,
one
there's
on
one
this
inside.
I'm right over you
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Very interesting.
So do you think there's something inside them, or they're already?
They don't look
Yes.
opened.
No.
Gonna adjust our bearing a little bit to 120 to get us a bit closer to those red pixels.
Sure. You
Roger.
guys okay here with
Yes,
this sponge?
thank you.
All right, full wide.
Bridge nav. Can I have another 20-meter step bearing 120? Thank you.
No, that's I'd like to collect it. And that's the 5th one we've seen.
Next one,
sponge.
throw on the brakes. Get a
Okay.
sponge.
Call it now.
Oh, there's just another dead sponge we went over.
Yeah.
See, there's a dead sponge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. Oh yeah.
Why did they all die?
The decomposition of,
Well, junk behind me.
yeah, the decomposition of a silica must be a very significant amount of time, though.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
So potentially they died within a couple decades of each other.
There's so many of them. Look, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like this, Caitlin?
Not in this area, but as Mike was saying, there are reefs like this off of Canada where it's these types of glass sponges. Some are alive, some are dead, but they often just end up-
Stack up.
Cute.
Yeah.
Sponges can live for a long time.
They can,
Right?
yeah. Oh, what an interesting sponge here.
Zoom in there, video.
It's a little bonnet.
It's kind of like looking at clouds and you see, what shape do I see?
Another little guy growing.
Oh, below it, that's a thorny head who's nicely showing us his
Wow, that looks like the mohawk.
spine.
That's a punk rock fish.
So he is a long spine thorny head.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see,
Definitely,
that
yeah.
third spine is
Definitely likes his
nice
rock.
and tall. Oop.
Oh,
Not having
there
it.
he goes. Not far.
But rockfish can also live quite a long
Right.
time. Is that true?
Yeah, they're long-lived, right?
Yes, they are. I think the oldest rockfish was up to 200 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're slow growing. Okay, thank you. I'm good with this sponge.
All
Oh,
right.
there's another flatfish over there.
Full wide.
Oh yeah, a flatty behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and above that, I keep finding things
It's a
after
very
you
Ooh,
zoom
what's
out.
that
green
yellow down on
sponge.
the...
What is that?
Oh. Is that debris?
What's that
There's so
yellow?
many things here.
No.
What's the yellow? Mm.
You want to zoom on the yellow one?
Yeah.
A second.
Might be this
Tangled up in
encrusting
rocks.
sponge,
Mm.
Sponges.
but it's so bright.
Okay, zoom in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
something encrusting.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
All right, full wide.
Some brachiopods.
Oh, Karen is just going to love this.
I think there was a sablefish down to the...
Oh,
Oh, that
All right.
big
Oh.
one?
No.
Actually, it's a hake, I think.
what'd you call it?
At first I thought it was a sablefish, but it actually might be... Need a side view
Wanna
of...
zoom in video.
Oh, what a nice shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and step us directly east. That's all right.
Sure.
A little
Sure thing. To
further
get to
away
that
than I
outcrop.
intended.
Oh, there's a flatfish on the other side.
Yeah.
Look where the lips are of that fish. Funny.
Yeah.
A little off-centered, right?
So this is a sablefish, which is, if you were
Ooh.
to buy this in a fish market, it's called black cod.
Oh,
Black
Oh.
cod.
interesting.
It's funny looking.
And it's a pretty sustainable fisheries, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. These.
Yeah. Okay,
mostly
full wide.
water
Look at
trout.
a little
What was
flatfish
that?
there.
Is it line or
Well
water
hidden.
trout?
Lips are
hook
just
and
like
line.
Hook and line.
Yeah.
So they do go up in the water column.
Yeah, but they're more deep water.
All right, 090.
I'm actually surprised to see them the shallow.
Oh.
This is a good sablefish depth.
Is it? Yeah.
But that one in the water column might be a hake. I don't...
All right, I'm facing 090 currently.
Roger.
That,
Ship decided on 080, but that's probably actually better. It's like,
oh,
got a little ahead of myself
We'll
on that
take
pixel.
what we can get.
Yeah, it's going not so bad there.
Just quick zoom in there.
Is that the same kind that you
It
want?
is.
You can, I mean, they'll settle into this move.
Okay.
Okay, full wide.
So can we take like an edge of it?
Oh, you want this one?
Or if we find a smaller one.
that's a big one. Let's take a smaller one.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes out for a smaller one.
Okay.
Watch, we won't find one.
I have seen that happen before.
I've got to try and catch up, make up some ground here.
Okay, for another move. You want me to hold off?
Bill, Jess, you want to come up a little bit more first?
Yeah, I'm coming up currently. I can come up
So see,
faster.
those
though.
must be sponges
Mm-hmm.
with the big centers.
Oh, and a
Mhm.
tire. Oh no, it's probably just a sponge.
Is there a tire? Did you
They're spenges. So
That looks
Looks
like
bizarre.
a
like a
toilet.
donut toilet seat. Here.
Someone threw their household appliances out the window.
What is that? Is it the right size to be a
Not-
toilet seat? Looks big. Everything looks big.
There is one to the lower left that looks suspiciously too circular. But this is also nature that has really
Yeah.
interesting designs and patterns.
I'm gonna carry on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another octopus.
Octopus.
Yeah, we can take a move.
Alright. Bridge nav. I have another step, same bearing. I think when we reach the red pixels, it'll be a time to reward ourselves with peanut butter cups.
I agree.
Plan.
Gotta get there first, though. Herc is there.
Is that a sponge that the lasers were just on?
With the sea stars on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Such
yeah.
a strange shape.
Zoom in video.
Wonder if it's a.
Could be something that fell over.
What the heck?
Oh.
Why does it have a hole in the middle of it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's a buoy.
Yeah?
Is it a buoy
No.
with the hole in the middle? I don't know.
Why would it sink, though?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It's like a
There-
perfect
But it's
Yeah,
round.
but there is a
circle,
round
though.
hole in the
You're
middle
right.
of
And
it.
is it rusty?
Like
is that
a
why
big.
it's orange?
Yeah.
Oh, you're onto it, Sage. I think it is anthropogenic.
Those look like lines coming out of there.
Mhm.
Oh.
Like a big mooring buoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Looks like habitat now.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it.
Are we?
The
You're
sea
right.
So
star
I-
made it to the top and collapsed.
Where are we
I-
in a management boundary?
Yeah.
Man.
I think we are in an area that's been closed and slated to stay closed.
So was historically trawled?
I don't know beyond
It was closed as
prior to 2006.
it was closed as essential fish
Okay,
habitat
full wide,
in
please.
In
2006.
2006, yeah.
So it was potentially open.
Could have been, yeah.
Could it have come from somewhere else?
Sometimes things fall off of ships if they're passing through, but this isn't a major
Yeah.
like commercial
yeah.
Mm.
thoroughfare. It would be mostly if there was fishing in the area, that would be the primary source.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because Point Arena at one time was a really thriving port for
Okay.
fisheries. And we are just, what are we, 30? How far are we from Point Arena?
Yeah, about 45.
45 miles?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Close enough.
south and we're off the coast about 30 miles.
Okay, we are pretty much in red pixel line. I think another move, same bearing, will put us kind of dead in there if you want to explore around.
Yeah, let's explore in here.
All right, so I'll do that one more move, and then we'll have enough room, I think, to move around, and then we'll eat some peanut butter cups, more importantly. Bridge nav.
Zoom in their
Like a
video.
priority, yeah.
Can we have one more step, same bearing, please?
phase sponge.
Cool.
With all that talk of peanut butter cups, our viewers would like to know if we think what animal is most like, or looks most like a peanut butter cup. Any ideas?
Cup coral.
Cup coral,
Nice.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Guy, you stole that from us. You're not even in the room.
He's thinking quick. I can't think that quickly.
I was going to say anemone or something like this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a sponge that looks like a peanut butter cup. Just a marshmallow version.
Okay, thank you. Got some good stills of this sponge.
All right, full wide.
Do you think this one is also going to pop?
Hmm?
Think that one's going to pop as well, like the last one?
Uh-huh. If it gets too close to us, it might.
Oh. I think I'm going to go to the YouTube video of this one and look for that popping of the larvacean snot house or whatever it was.
Zoom in there, video. Let's go over the top of this. They usually come with a shrimp.
Oh, there's something right in the center.
I want tiny rockfish to be in all of them.
What's the white? Here,
On the rock?
yeah.
I'm not sure. It could be like an encrusting sponge or an encrusting tunicate. So there's another mushroom coral. This one has a white body with pink polyps, where we've been seeing mostly pink on pink or red.
Strange to me that the mushroom coral is a coral. Like it's not
I agree.
different.
They can get very dense.
Almost more of it's like a cross between a coral and an anemone.
Actually reminds me of like Play-Doh. It kind of looks like those polyps are just getting extruded out of there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, full wide.
Oh, there's a line straight ahead.
Yeah. Scary line.
Oh.
That is a scary line.
ROV's worst nightmare.
Investigate that here for a minute.
Yeah, if you were trawling along, this red area would be where you would snag your net.
Yeah.
So do you think this is a trawl? This line is...
We'd have to see a
Okay.
net to positively say. But since... Well, we'll follow it along and see what happens.
Sure. Thank you. All right.
Often there's lines like this that would have small leaders coming off of it, which would be a type of long line
Yeah.
fishing gear. So that's what I was looking for, if it still had some leaders on it. Thanks, Erin.
Thank you.
That is it's pretty
long.
thick line though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really straight, so I wonder what it's snagged on.
Ooh, is that one of those sponges?
You know, I have
Yeah.
your SPL there, Mike.
Yeah, it's not really thick line. There's a lot of growth on it.
So I was wondering if it's a type of long line versus, and it's so straight. Usually they lay those lines along the bottom and then they have shorter leads coming off of it with hooks.
Thank you, Erin.
Yes, thank you. See that shadow in the distance, or that silhouette that looked like a long-nosed skate?
Oh.
Where'd you see it?
Oh, there's another
Oh
one.
yeah, I see it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's right there.
it's on the other side of the line though.
You can't cross that line. Oh yeah,
Zoom
look at
in.
that.
What skate did you say it was?
A long nose.
A long skate.
Oop.
You can see its spiracles moving.
What are those called, Dave?
Spiracles? Those are the organs that actually pull water over the gills.
Ah.
Because their gills on the ventral, so the underside.
Yes.
So they're pumping water through so they don't get sand, and they can pump it all out if they get any sand or debris in there.
Yeah.
Do you think, is that a sediment drape on rock, or is that just a couple interspersed rocks with really dark sediment?
Oh.
Okay, full wide.
Where I think directly under the skate is, it's hard to tell. It might just be mud with these mixed boulders that are heavily sedimented.
Yeah.
I think the dark color is the actual sand, and then the greener stuff is detrital.
Oh, okay.
There's another one there.
Thanks, Guy.
Ray.
There's another sablefish.
Zoom in.
So you'd catch those with a long line?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So do they drop the line like almost to the ocean floor?
Yeah, so as far as I understand it, it's that thicker line, and they lay it, they weight it so it does rest on the seafloor,
Okay.
or slightly above. So maybe this one just got weighed down over the years. And then off of that thicker line are smaller segments of more monofilament line,
Yeah.
which is like your traditional fishing line,
line.
with hooks. And That's what I'm thinking that piece of gear is. Just because it's so stretched out.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any nets with it. And
Okay,
the
full wide.
fish types we're seeing would be appropriate for that kind of a fishery.
Does that have a lot of bycatch that's associated with it?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
With longline?
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. It could, yes. I know it was a concern for, like in this area, leatherback sea turtles. Could we zoom on the line if you feel comfortable doing that? I'm curious to see if I can see any of those smaller leaders, but it looks like it's so old.
Go ahead, zoom in.
Been there for a while.
There's a strange break in the line.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right.
To the right.
Yeah, we can go find that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I know, I was thinking it was thicker than what it actually is.
All the detritus makes it seem much bigger.
What would they bait the hooks with?
I'm not exactly sure.
I don't know.
Now I'm not thinking, I don't know what it is now.
Do you think the reason we don't see hooks also is because they've just rusted out?
Potentially, or
Could just be a different thing too.
true, yeah, like now maybe it could be a line from a crab pot or
Photo bomb.
ooh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Photo bomb.
It's a guessing game. But it's evidence that this area at one time was historically fished.
This area is now protected, though.
That's correct. In 2006, it was established
Since 2006, yeah.
as a type of closure called essential fish habitat, which Sage, you could probably elaborate more on.
Sure. So it's the no trawl area for
Okay,
no trawl since 2006.
So it's only trawl gear, or is it all fishing
No,
types?
only trawl gear.
Okay.
And what does that mean, Sage, essential fish habitat?
I think it's a closure mostly based on habitat types.
And fisheries management. So the Pacific Fisheries Management Council, you know, it's a stakeholder process, and they come in and decide, you know, is this place overfished? Do we need to protect it? And so this process just occurred in 2018. It sort of wrapped up, and it took about 5 years.
Can we zoom on that fish down there?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Sage.
No, that's all right.
Go ahead, video.
You can keep going while I figure this out.
And it should be, the new areas should come into play next year, early next year, 2020. But it's, you know, to manage fisheries. So this area has been closed, and then we'll enter into, or the plan is to enter into an area that's slated to be open.